Welcome back, guys. So today we'll see next chapter. Okay, we have seen what do you mean by computer, what are the different application areas, and the hierarchical diagram of computer, as well as the functional block diagram of computer. Okay, after that we have seen what do you mean by memory and different types of memory, the read write operation, different memory units, as well as we have seen what do you mean by language, what do you mean by programming language, what do you mean by language processor, execution flow of C program, as well as different types of languages and where C stands. And after that we have seen the historical footprint of languages, as well as we have seen how to study the C programming in comparison with English. After that we have started with character set. We have seen what do you mean by constant, keyword and variable. We have to proceed further with the instruction. What instruction means and which are the different types of instruction. Okay, see, instruction is actually command issued to perform the specific task. In C, there are 4 different types of instructions. First one is an input-output instruction, second type declaration instruction, third arithmetic instruction, and fourth control instruction. So now we have to proceed further with the instructions. Means we have to write a program to study the instruction, to know the behavior of instruction. Before going through any instruction, we must know what do you mean by editor and IDE. In simple terms, editor provides a basic level editing facility, whereas IDE stands for integrated development environment. So integrated development environment refers to it contains all necessary things which are required to write and execute the program. First of all, use any IDE or editor. We are using Notepad as an editor and we are normally using code blocks in this series. Okay, na? So initially I am writing instruction or a program in Notepad, and when I want to execute it, I am copying it into the code blocks IDE. Okay, na? Or you can prefer directly code blocks IDE, no issue. Okay, see, now let us see how to write a code and where. So the old IDE was Turbo C++ IDE or Turbo C IDE. In that case, you have to open the TC. In the file menu, click on new, write code over there. How to write a code? So void main, generally in Turbo C, void main is written. So void main round brackets, within opening and closing curly brackets, you have to write the printf. That is a printf welcome to C programming. Okay, and before that, to erase the output of previous program or previous execution present on screen, that must be cleared, that must be flushed from output screen with the help of clear screen. And basically getch is used to hold on output screen. So for compilation, F9 key is there or compile menu is there, and for execution, control F9 shortcut is there, or you can use the run menu present over there on a menu bar. Okay, but this is old IDE. Now we are using the code blocks. Download and install code block. First video is about how to download the code blocks and how to install it. Please refer that. And again, create one project and write a code. So by default, one template is there when you open the main file from the project. Build option is there and run to see the output. Okay, na? So this is how the code is written. Now we want to write a code. So first of all, we start with input-output instruction. So what is the aim of input-output instruction? The aim is to input as well as display the data. In case of input, you are taking or data using keyboard, and whenever you want to display the data displayed on a screen. Let's start with output instruction. Okay, na? The built-in function printf used to display data on screen. It is from std stdio.h, that is a header file, and therefore that stdio.h present, or included on the top of every program. And how to use the printf? So write a printf in opening and closing curly brackets, 2 double quotes are there, and within double quotes just write the string that you want to display, or write whatever you want to display. Okay, na printf good morning to all. Then how to write a code? How to write code actually? #include stdio.h is a header file which refers to standard input output. Okay, na? See, the printf is written within that header file. What header file contains? Header file contains some predefined functionality, means it contains the bunch of functions. That function provides the functionality that we are unable to write, or that is required in maximum programs. Okay, so we are using printf that is written over here in stdio.h. So therefore we need to include the stdio.h at the top. Int main. So main is a starting point of your program. So compiler knows that he has to execute the bunch of instruction enclosed within opening and closing curly bracket having a name main. So therefore main is considered as a starting point of your program. Opening closing curly bracket is due to function syntax. Int is a returning type. Where it returns to s. Okay, na? And as it returns a 0 value, it is an integer, na? So therefore returning type is int, and 0 indicates the successful execution, and the printf is written over here. So printf displays this format string, this message on screen. Okay, now suppose you want to write anything within the code, you have to use the comments. Suppose you want to write the heading, so that is welcome program. That is a welcome program. Just comment it. Means it will inform that it is not a part of instruction. It is written within a source code, but it is for the programmer's reference. So this is a single line comment, or you can write or you can comment the multiple lines. You can write any number of lines. That's it. Okay, just open the code blocks. Click on new project, click on console application. Next, select the language C programming. Next, write project name C program welcome. So next, finish. So just explore it. Click on main, press Control and scroll. Okay, na? So this is a default skeleton, na? Just copy the code you have written and paste over here. So this is in gray style. Particularly in code blocks, okay, na? When you add additional front slash here, so it become quite dark, and when you add again one star over here, it become dark. Okay, na? So save the code. This is save the code, compile, that is a build. So you will get 0 errors and 0 warnings, and just execute the code. Okay, na? So this is the output. We'll stop here. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much.